Call of the Week.
All right, John, for this week, we're doing something different for our Call of the Week. It's somber. Grant Wahl passed away last week. Shocking news out of the World Cup. I'm sure basically everyone listening has heard what happened with Wahl. He was covering the quarterfinals game between Argentina and the Netherlands and collapsed and then passed away in Qatar. There's a lot of things that swirled around this, but for us, let's just stick to what we know about the situation. And the big thing is, to me, is how he's been eulogized. I think it's been touching. Not to me, because this is to me like when I talk about anything, he had an obviously influential career. You could argue the preeminent soccer writer of this generation. It also did college hoops. Actually did a feature on JJ Redick at one point, and of course did the LeBron high school cover story for Sports Illustrated that introduced LeBron to the nation. But it really, to me, what stood out is how he was to people and how helpful he was and kind he was. And to me, that's the true, test of someone and who they are. And so to me, that's the greatest tribute to someone, is how he treated other people and how he was there for people, it seemed like, who could help him in the business and people who couldn't help him at all in the business and outside of the business. And so for that, I just want to pass on my condolences to Grant Wahl's family and friends. There's a really tough and shocking death on Friday when that news spread.
Yeah, it was a total gut punch. I didn't know him very well, but I knew him well enough that it really affected me when I heard it. And one of the things that stuck out to me, in addition to what you said, is just the amount of people that he touched. It was so many tweets that I saw, so many social media posts from so many different people from all walks of life. There are so many personal stories about meeting somebody who took the time to just connect with them, and that's quite a legacy. I have a personal story too. The first time I met Grant Wahl, I of course knew exactly who Grant Wahl was. He's a famous Sports Illustrated writer. He was coming to David Beckham's first game in Washington D.C. with MLS, and we sat in the press box. I was introduced to him, and we sat down for a half hour and just chatted about soccer, about sports media, and price of tea in China. It didn't matter. It was every time I saw him, it was similar to that. So it's our condolences to his family, his friends, and to everybody.